Hey folks, Moose here. So this video is the second one in the Telecom series, as I'm lovingly referring to it now. So the first video that I did was on all the office phones, the different types that I took apart and what was in them, and how they vary from phone to phone. They're all pretty much like Meridian and Nortel brand, but there's still a lot of variances in the innards. So on this video, I'm doing a bunch of software cartridges. Now these went into like these units that go on the wall for huge phone networks. I don't really know much about it. It's not my thing. All I know is that these do work, and I did my due diligence. I had them on eBay for almost a year, and with these things, if I couldn't get $10 for them, then it's not worth my time. So now I'm scrapping them because they didn't sell. So I took the liberty of taking all the screws out of the casings, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So we got some big ones, we got some little ones. They all kind of have like different markings on them, and they all have different weights. So I'm assuming the insides are going to be very different from cartridge to cartridge. So let's take a look. Alright, so let's grab the first one here. I already took off all the screws. Oh, lovely. Look at that. So this is completely filled with Eproms. That weighs a lot. But, like all the Eproms I've found in this Telecom stuff so far, they're not the nice gold ones. They still have precious metals in them. Not a whole heck of a lot. But between the possibility of silver and stuff in the legs, and what's under the chip in the middle, there might be some precious metals in there as well. There's these two ICs, some monolithic ceramic capacitors going up and down. These I'm not quite sure what they are. They're the color of those tantalum capacitors, but I don't really know what they are. So I'm not an electronics expert. And this, well, by looking at it, each one of those little holes in there has gold plating in them, but I don't know that I want to go digging around for those. So that's the first one. And the weird thing is I've been scrapping for 6 or 7 years now, maybe, and I mostly do domestic stuff. I've done a few, like well, actually one law firm that kind of updated all their computers, but still there wasn't anything spectacular. I almost never come across these ceramic CPUs, these Eproms, and I've come across more of these in this load than I have in all the years combined, which I think is kind of weird and interesting. It just kind of shows that this stuff is still out there. Alright, so that one aside, let's take a look at this one. This one feels kind of heavy as well. Oh, same thing. Same exact thing, actually. So it's the Eproms that don't have the gold backing. Sorry if the lighting is not great. It's Maine. We've lost our sun for the year. Alright, so put that one over there. And let's see what's in this one. So it feels a little lighter. Oh, same thing. Same exact thing. So that's interesting. It feels lighter, but same stuff. Oh, here's another one. And same thing, none of the nice gold Eproms. But still, a lot of Eproms. Well, this one's tons lighter. This one feels like air. Oh, here we go. So this must be a newer one. This one's got all the epoxy IC chips on it, and some of those monolithic ceramic capacitors, those two orangey yellow kind of like icy looking things again. Not really sure what those are. And this again, everything in here is gold plated, but I can see the metal down there and it's not plated, so the plating is very, very minimal. And the last one of these, and it's another one just like the last one. So it's got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 IC chips on it. So strangely enough, this one might actually have more gold in it than this one. Which, if these were the gold Eproms, it'd be quite a different story. Alright. And the very last one is this small one. Take a look. Oh, I see more ceramic Eproms. And, well, they're different. You can see the chip in the middle of these is kind of tiny. The one there is massive. But I don't see any gold. So those are not the really nice ones either. But, there again we've got 2 modern IC chips right there. 3 actually. 1, 2, 3. We've got all these monolithic ceramics going around it. We've got these tiny little chips in there. Those may contain ruthenium. And if you want to see the little monolithics running around the top. We've got this, which looks like a battery or something. Yeah. 5.5 volt, yeah, little battery there. Yeah. And again, gold plating in that connector there. But that's it. So, it may not be, a huge mother load of gold and material and stuff, but I mean, geez, these things are so heavy. I mean, this right here has to weigh like, God, at least 2 pounds. That's really heavy. And I know ceramic is heavy, but I mean, hopefully there should be a good bit of silver in there anyway, in these IC chips. But I'm still excited about it. I like them. It's something that this summer when I try using the poor man's aqua regia and start trying nitric acid experiments, it'll be nice to have, especially in quantity. That way, even if there is just tiny amounts of precious metals, I'll be able to get it out and have enough to run a decent experiment. But also with some of these things, you want to keep in mind that these Eproms, these are soldered to the boards, but like the ones that I found in the phones that I scrapped in an earlier video, some of them you can pull them out. They're in like these little chipsets. If you pull them out carefully, you can actually resell these online. They'll go for sometimes a couple dollars, sometimes a lot more, depending on the type of chip it is. If you look right here, they give you the identifying marks of that chip. That'll basically tell anyone exactly what kind of chip it is, and if that's what a person is looking for, that's how they're going to identify it and take it off your hands for hopefully $2 or more. Alright, so that's it for scrapping out the software cartridges for the Telecom gear. Now keep in mind that these are different than a lot of other cartridges. Like if you have like PlayStation, sorry, not PlayStation, but Nintendo cartridges, old video game cartridges, those kind of cartridges, those have gold fingers on them and other stuff. I've actually never really taken one completely apart, but I know that I've always seen the gold fingers on them. So yeah, so that's it. So not the good Eproms, but they're still Eproms, so I'm happy about that. And if you're happy, make sure you give me a thumbs up down below the video. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Hope you take a moment to share and hit that bell so you get notifications of the videos that I put out, which I've been cranking them out, and I plan to keep on going. So thanks again for watching. See you on the next one.